Here's what it's actually like going 100% all in on your business. After 3.5 years of starting to progressively slowly increase my income and grow in my skill sets and building my business, I'm finally starting to make decent money. And there are really two options that I could do. I could increase my monthly expenses and live right around my means and then invest the rest of the money. Instead of taking that route, which is what I see most people doing, trying to drastically increase their standard of living, I'm going to invest 100% of what I'm making, and actually even more so, trying to grow my business over the next year. And the way I'm doing that is investing in the best talent. Think about it if you're about to do construction on a building. The height of the building depends on the foundation. If you spend all your time building the best foundation, you can build a 100-story building. But if you rush the foundation and try and get to the 10th story as quickly as possible, you are never going to reach 100 stories. And so I'm trying to take the approach of spending all my time on the foundation, all my money, all my effort, instead of trying to 10x my income right now and lose my reputation. All I'm focusing on is the foundation. So when I have the ability to scale, I'm not capped at a 10-story building. I can go straight to 100. And the key is when you have a great foundation, you can actually get to the 10th story incredibly quickly. And there's this humongous compounding effect. So I am going to be spending all of the money that I'm making and actually stripping my portfolio that I've been fortunate enough to make quite a bit of money from and investing in the best team possible, because that is, I think, how I get to that 100-story building. And I'm completely okay living wildly below my means. And I'm really not. Most of everything that I have is free. As you saw, I mean, I get to drive the coolest cars already. I already get to stay in a really cool place. I already travel pretty much for free. The real risk is not building the company that I want to build over the long term. This is also the most excited I have been in an incredibly long time. Every single day I am waking up and going to bed more excited than I could have ever have dreamed of, because when you're building a team and when you're creating something that you're providing a ton of value for, it is super, super exciting. Right now, my current business model is helping very, very, very large businesses grow their brands and help them convert into customers. And I have a massive wait list for the work that I'm doing, which is surreal. What I really need is the best team around me. And that is the continuous theme that I see around successful businesses. The person who starts the business finds a way to surround themselves with people better than them in every single area. But the key when you're starting a business is you have to understand every single role. I have done every single piece of every single role for a long period of time, so I know how to do that. That's important, so you know who to hire and you can actually have a conversation with them to know if they are the best person. You wouldn't know if you haven't done it for yourself. And that's why it takes a long time to kind of understand every single skill that goes involved into your business model to where you can continue to stack skills on top of it. And what's funny is my role gets smaller and smaller and smaller the more people I hire. It gets more niche down. The goal should be I should only be doing the thing that only I can do. And then I delegate everything else. But the key with delegation is not just hiring someone and filling in. That's what I did in the past. When I scaled my team to over 17 people, it was a nightmare because I didn't understand the roles that I was hiring for. I was hiring out of necessity, and I didn't know how to manage the team. I didn't know how to be a leader. I didn't know how to incentivize these people properly. Now I've been taking a much slower, methodical approach to where in an arrogant way, which I'm probably going to regret saying, I think I know how to find the best people. It takes a ridiculously long time, and I'm willing to spend anything for them, which is the key. I'm willing to spend every single dollar that I make building a team around me, because I think that's how you build a very large thing. And I'd rather have a small piece of an incredibly large pie than all of a pie where I'm doing everything and I end up making less over the long run anyway. If you want to see the absolute 10 out of 10 A-class talent that I hired yesterday, you've got to watch that video.